Okay, we're back. So hang on. Let me make sure I do this right. I'm going to invite Farah. Oh no. It doesn't give me. Oh yeah. As soon as I see her pop on, I will know. Oh yeah, there she is. There she is. Okay. And it should be side by side. We wanted it to be side by side so it's easier for you guys. For us, it doesn't matter. Okay, she's connecting.
You did it.
I did it! All right, so now I can go vertical?
No. Leave it horizontal.
I have to leave it like this? I
Correct.
thought you said I could go vertical.
No, not
Oh,
anymore.
that's weird. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna have to go back to this horrific angle of mine. Okay, hang on. That's okay. Farah is gonna start anyway. So while
I'm
Farah
gonna
is
start
getting herself set up.
there. Get set up. Hi, ladies. I hope everyone's having a great night. Happy, what day is it today? Wednesday. So I look like a slight hot mess because, hey, I'm a mom. I was home with the kids all day, and then we ran to baseball, and then we ran back from baseball, and I just put them to bed about 45 minutes ago, and now I am here for you. Okay, so let's talk opportunity. So what we're here to talk about tonight is pretty much what we do in a nutshell, because people are very, very scared of what network marketing is because in the past, network marketing has been given a bad rep, okay? Stuff has happened back in the 90s, and people feel like that's still what's going on with network marketing. So we're here to kind of give you a general what we do. Love what we do because we are real people, and there's so much love within this company and in what we do. We wanted to share it with everyone. So that's pretty much what we're going to do tonight. So we are going to dive right in. So I started 3 years ago, and I'd never done anything in network marketing before. So really, I had no idea what I was doing, just like most people that come into the business. So here is a quick breakdown. Younique is a 100% social media based network marketing company. Never will you have to do an in-home party. Never will you really have to have stock on hand. Never will you have to have product on hand. Our motto, well, my motto for our team is I don't want you to have to spend money to make money. That's not what we're about. It's not about spending the money. You don't have to worry about having thousands of dollars of stock sitting there and you wondering how you are going to sell it, or going into credit card debt to make sure that you get that auto shipment every month, and to make sure that you have all that stuff. You do not have to do any of that. So that's one of the reasons why most of us started, because a lot of us are busy. We're either moms, or like Sarah, she works a full-time job and does this on the side. So she needed something that she could do from her phone part-time to make some side cash. And now she's making a little bit more than side cash because she committed to it. Well, side cash is what we
Side
do.
cash. Side cash is
Side
side cash
cash.
understatement, but that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So 100% online. You don't have to worry about the in-home parties or any of that kind of stuff. Training is provided to you. And a lot of people ask, well, how do I get trained? Again, everything is online. So your training happens on Facebook. We have Facebook groups. We do one-on-ones. We do online meetings. We do all of that stuff from the comfort of your own home. So you can watch your kids and get trained at the same time. Super easy to do. Let's talk about how you get paid, because that's where the money is, right? That's what people want to know when I talk to everyone. They say, well, how do I get paid? As soon as you make a sale. So let's say I am your client and I just bought this setting spray from you. 3 hours later, you will receive payment within on your Younique MasterCard or Visa, depending on the region that you're in, instantly. And the benefit of that is that you do not have to dip into your bank account, into your mortgage payments, or into your credit payments, or into your car payments, or any of that stuff to go get your nails done, or to go get yourself a pair of shoes, or to, go on to go on vacations, to do whatever you want to do with your life and with your own money. You're getting that financial freedom. So you get paid within 3 hours. Let's say your kid needs a pack of diapers and you don't want to, your mortgage is coming out and you're not sure how you're going to cover it. So you don't want to dip into your mortgage fund to go pay it. So you use your Younique, you make a sale, you take your Younique card and you go get your kid that pack of diapers, and you don't have to worry at all about, using your reserve fund for your day-to-day things. Now, as cliche as this may sound, we truly, truly are a sisterhood. This is a tribe like no other, like 100%. A tribe like no other. We've got each other's backs. We empower each other. We uplift each other. We are always, always there for each other. There is not once in within our teams, not once has anyone said an ill thing about anyone else. We are family. We truly are family. If you have that void, if you have that loneliness, if you're at home by yourself, with a newborn kid, I went through it. A lot of us went through it. And, you need that something to fill that space. This could be that for you. If you don't want to turn it into a career, if you want to do this part-time, something that's fun, something that's for you, something that, you can dive into, this is great for that as well. Let's see. What else are we going to talk about? Let's talk sign-up cost and why there is a sign-up cost. So if you're in Canada, it's $119. If you're in the US, it's $99. And then we are global. So there's all different prices all over the place. We're international. You get over $300 worth of makeup. But now you're saying to me, well, why do I have to pay? This is an investment in a business. You are investing in yourself. If it was free, it's probably not legit. You are investing in yourself. You're not going to go buy a franchise. Let's say you went to go buy a Starbucks and Starbucks was like, here you go. Here's your free Starbucks store. That's not going to happen, right? So you need to invest, and that's pretty much what it is. But then after that, you will never pay a penny to Younique after your initial investment, ever. There's no website fees. There are no auto shipments. There are no penalty fees. There's no fees. I can't tell you that in any other way. There's absolutely no fees. Like I said, we want you to make money. No one wants you to spend your money. All we want to do is for you to make money. Right, Sarah?
Right. Why would you want to join this and not make money?
Exactly.
And I think one of the biggest things, that I'm not sure if you said it because I was sort of like frazzled trying to get my computer set up and the right angle. But I don't know if you said that we don't make any money off you signing up either, which I think is a fabulous, fabulous thing that Younique has done, because there's not, there's other companies where they get sign-up bonuses and you get a bonus if you sign up a certain amount of people. We make nothing. So unless we train you, and you will get training from us, unless we're training you, we're not making any money. If you're not successful, we're not making a dime. So not even a penny, not even a single penny.
No.
So I think that's a really important factor that makes it easy to understand that makeup is one of those things that if you're like, oh gosh, sales is not for me, I don't want anything to do with sales. I just love makeup. And you know what? I didn't even really love makeup when I started, to be honest. I didn't even know how to wear makeup when I started. So I learned those things through this business over the last almost 3 years, like Farah said. And it's crazy to see the skills that I could produce from watching other presenters put on makeup.
Right.
So I think it's important to remember that we're not in the sales. We share the love of these products. They're great quality. That was the one thing that I said when I signed up. I said, you know what? I love the mascara. If it's good quality, great. If the other products are total low quality, then whatever. I got a good mascara. That's all I'm going to do. And sure enough, they have launched, I don't know, probably 300 products since me and Farah started. And it's insane to see the quality that we have. So I feel good about distributing these. And the thing about makeup is, even if, and there's an economic hardship, if there's a recession in the United States, people will still buy makeup because it's a confidence booster, which leads me into what I was going to talk about for mine. What are my 5 whys? Why do I love this business? And I think it's important to understand that everybody's got a different why, but the 5 things that I have loved from the beginning are these things that I'm going to give you. They're tangible, and They're maybe not what you think. So the first thing that I have on my list right away is mindset. And I think you're like, what? Mindset? Like, what does that even mean? The confidence that I've built, the confidence boost and the positivity that surrounds my life now is something I didn't have 3 years ago. I had negative people. My Facebook newsfeed was negative. There was just so much negativity going on around me. And I never in a million years would have thought that starting to sell some mascara would change my mindset about life. And I think that's the biggest thing that I have to be thankful for with this business is how I feel on the inside is exuded on the outside. Doing a video like this, like, are you mental? I remember telling Farah, I'm like, I will never do a video. It took me 5 months to do my first video. This is long before live. I feel like we're like old people in this business now, and we've only been in it for like 3 years. I'm like, oh gosh, lives, like I couldn't even. And when live came out, I got it 4 months after everybody. I swear I was the last person on the face of Facebook land to get lives, and I couldn't wait for it. And I think
For sure.
that in itself, if you need proof of confidence, that in itself is proof. I have so many girls, and I know how terrifying it is. And you watch these videos, and you're like, I can never do that. If I shared, and a lot of times when girls sign up or are scared to do their lives, I send them my first video. Oh my gosh, I shared it in my group the other day. It is probably the worst thing I've ever watched in my life. I actually am sitting in this exact chair with bad lighting, this like cleavage shirt, like horrible. So don't think that when you come into something like this that you have to come on here and understand how to do all this. This is a learned skill. This is not something that I ever thought I would ever do, and it's something that it's something that, yes, we can teach it to you, but you have to build that confidence up. And that might not happen right away. And it's okay because it took me 5 months. So that was reason one. I talk a lot. Reason two are the incentive trips and trips in general. So,
All the trips.
yes, I did. I sent it to Renee the other day. She's commenting. I'm like, you want to go live? Here, let me show you the worst thing that's ever happened on YouTube. And it's this video that I won't delete because it proves to you that this is something that you have to learn. And it just,
Mine are
really, it's just, sorry, Farah.
Mine are terrible.
Oh, they're actually really funny to watch now, but I'm like, I cringe watching them now, whereas I could watch this back and be totally fine. So, all right, so then the trips. So I've earned like, Farah, how many trips have we earned in the last 3 years? I managed to go on one of them. I went to Jamaica. So I think our favorite trip is our convention trip. It's not actually a trip we earn. It's a trip we go and like hang out with everybody. So we've been to Chicago and St. Louis together, where we just booked our flights to New Orleans today. So we're going to New Orleans together. We're going to be hanging out in Toronto. Something else you should know about Farah and I, since we didn't introduce ourselves, is we met through this business. And I didn't know Farah at all before starting. So we had mutual friends, and that's about it. She's 5-hour drive away from me. So there's the other thing, like, it doesn't matter where the person lives that you sign up with. It like seriously has no effect on anything, because we can be in communication. We FaceTime. I probably hung out with Farah more than I've hung out with some of my local friends in the last 3 years.
She vacations at my house. That's what we do.
Which leads me into number 3, which was friendships. So I covered it. There you go. All in short time. So I mean, and the friendships I have with the girls on my team, like our group chats are like hilarious. Basically, that's all they come down to. It's like the friendships that you will build with this. Like, I was so close-minded when I started. I was like, I don't need any more friends. I do still have a great group of girlfriends, and I was like, oh, I don't need any more friends. I would delete people from Facebook. I'm like, if I didn't say hi to them in person, then I would not have them on my Facebook. That used to be my legitimate rule. And my Facebook was so closed. And now it's like, I'm doing this live, and it's crazy to even think that I'm doing this. The fourth thing is the freedom. And I think Farah can easily touch on this. So I'll give my freedom speech. She's got a totally different freedom speech. So mine is that it was awesome to be able to do this in the evenings, on my lunch break at work. On the weekends was my prime time to shine. Like, that is like where I killed my business in the most. Luckily, I'm a full-time teacher, but I got summers off. So those 2 months in the summers are just, I get up in the morning like a regular work day and I work all day. And it's like the greatest time of my life. I love working every single day. And not having to go to my other job as much as I love my other job. It's nice to have the freedom, if I get focused on something, to be able to do it. And I know that Farah, your idea of
Well,
freedom is
my
totally
story is
different.
completely different. I started this business when my twins were one. And the freedom that it has given me is the fact that I didn't have to go back to work. So I'll give you a quick background on my work before then. And this is a lot of people's background. So I was an administrator in the real estate world I was an administrator and a manager in the real estate world for about 10 years before I started. And then I was a realtor. And I thought that being a realtor would give me the freedom to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it and stay home with my kids and raise them and do all that stuff. I was 100% wrong. Wrong. I was still working on other people's schedule, and it's not what I wanted for my life. I wanted to be home with my kids, to raise them, and to be with them every day. Some days are a little crazier than others, but I still have that freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it. So this business, network marketing, the industry in whole has given me the opportunity to stay home with my kids and to still help at home, to still make that money that we need for A, financial freedom, and B, for the most precious freedom of all is your time. You win, you gain money, you lose money. Money comes and goes easily. Once your time is gone, I wanted to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it on my own terms. And that's what network marketing has given me as a stay-at-home mom. Now, another thing when it comes to, what was I going to say when it comes to freedom? I forget, but that's really, so for those who are moms, let's say, and you're working from home and you haven't started working from home yet, but you're contemplating it and you're not sure if it would be a good fit because you don't have the time. I get it. We all get it. We're all busy. Everyone's got lives. Everyone's got stuff to do. But this has made more time for us to do the things that we love to do, like travel and go to parks with the kids during the day and see our friends and see our family and, do the things that we want to do when we want to do them. So it's very open. You can do whatever you want when you want to do. There's no boss. Your sponsor is not your boss. Your sponsor is your friend, someone that's there to help you, someone that's already been there, done that, so that they can teach you and guide you and show you things that you can do to better your business. But at the end of the day, this is your business, your freedom, and your and your time. So if you have a busy life like we all do, I work in 15-minute blocks throughout the day. I've got toddlers running around all day. I can't sit down for 2 hours, but what I can do is grab my phone while they're eating lunch, do my solid 15 minutes of work, and then go back to, my kids and my life. So that's the beauty that network marketing gives you when it comes to freedom, is it frees up your finances and it frees up your time.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
everyone's always like going. And my last point was finances, and I mean, looking at it, I know like Farah started with that, and finances are, I think the biggest thing for me when it comes to finances is the gratitude I have for finances now. Like being able to take my dog to the vet and not stress about the $2,000 vet bill that I just am being handed, because I know that I'm not going to not be able to pay my mortgage or bills that month based on that bill, right? Like, so it's given me so much financial freedom to not feel guilty about going for a manicure, which I did today because I
Yeah.
wanted to have nice nails for this weekend for Empower You, which is another really fun thing that we do. We do a lot of events. So there's a big one in Toronto this weekend, very exciting. And it's just a chance to hang out with everybody. It's an awesome experience. So Younique really, I think the biggest thing is they put their presenters first. So financially, they're going to they make a lot of decisions 100% based on us doing crazy sales, making crazy money. Like we just released a lip plumper. We sold 85,000 lip plumpers in 24 hours and sold out of it. And I don't know when it's coming back, but like companies, like I don't think that even big major box store companies could do that kind of business, and they do that with the intention of their presenters in mind. Because really, honestly, the owner, first of all, he didn't need the money when he started this company. This was not something like Derek was very well off to begin with. His wife is super passionate about helping women who suffered either adult or childhood sexual abuse. They have built the most beautiful retreat center in Utah where you can go for 4 days for free. Like you apply, there's a wait list, but you go for free because a lot of the money that we contribute to the company goes towards this foundation. So I think, you know, being able to buy makeup products, you're supporting you would be supporting the person who sold it to you's family, and you're supporting a foundation that, honestly, if you hear his wife talk, you will cry instantly because she cries instantly every time she gets on stage. But that's what the whole company is surrounded by, and that's why I've stuck with it for so long, right? Like, it's easy to like join a sales company but not feel that kind of family type passion with it, whereas when you have, you know, a company where they're in it for the money, this company is not in it for the money. I can tell you that, like,
Don't even
firsthand from
have models for our catalogs. All of our
Farah.
catalogs.
Let me just plug my Farah catalog. Farah over here was
My
actually
catalog's
in
down here somewhere.
yeah, mine is in the other room. She was in the catalog, and I think you were the second Canadian presenter, right? Or first, I don't remember. There she is. So they use people like us in the catalog, not me per se, but they use Farah's beautiful face in the catalog, and she's gorgeous, and it's amazing that they do that. They just put up this girl in Mexico on the side of a building today at corporate. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I think there's so many things that put this above and beyond what people think and the perceptions they have about what we actually do. So that's why we want to come on and do this live, give you the info. We could probably talk for 5 more hours, but I figured we'd probably open it for questions. If people have questions at all about anything we talked about,
I wanted to talk one second about the fact that some people think that we're saturated. So if you don't know what saturation is, saturation just means that, so let's say, you know, you're talking to someone about Younique and about the opportunity, and then you say to them, well, you know, my cousin's wife sells it, and this person sells it, and that person sells it, and my news feed is full of people that sell it. Saturation does not exist because we are an online company and because we are an international company. The world is literally your oyster. You can work in every market that we are in. You can sponsor in every market we are in. And there are, what's the number? 74 million women in the markets that we are in. 74 million women. So saturation is not, if saturation was a thing, if there was too much of something, then there wouldn't be a Tim Hortons or a Starbucks on every corner. There wouldn't be a Walmart or 2 Walmarts and, you know, 2 Targets in one city. That it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist at all. So you don't have to worry about that. If you know 3 or 4 unique presenters, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're going to brand yourself. You're going to brand you, and you have so many options. So people will come to you because you're going to open up to them. You're going to make them feel comfortable, and they're going to want to come to you. And, you know, it doesn't stop at your friends and family. So if you've tried network marketing before and you're feeling a little bit defeated, or you've seen someone else that's done network marketing and she or he did it for 3 or 4 months and gave up, the sad truth is that they gave up on themselves. It wasn't the company. It wasn't the product. It was them. They decided that 3-4 months was enough, and, you know, they were done with it. The reality is this business takes a good 5 solid years to really get things rolling. And even then, I went to the, what was it called, in Las Vegas with the women, the most powerful women in network marketing event in Las Vegas, the women one. There were women
frozen
that
on other
have been
people's
in this
ends, but we can still hear
industry.
you.
Pardon?
You're frozen on my end. I don't know. Oh, you're back.
Okay.
Keep going.
You can still, okay.
Yeah.
There are women that have been in this industry for 10 or 11 or even 20 years that are just now hitting their, you know, the peak of their business. They're at the very top of their game. They're 7-figure earners. Like, the sky is not the limit as well when it comes to this. You can make as much money or as little money as you want. There is no education requirement. You do not have to have a diploma or a degree. All you have to have is hustle and heart. And let me tell you, it is not easy. We're not going to sit here and tell you that success in this business is easy. And I will never tell anyone that. And if that scares you away, that's okay. But it takes hard work. So if you want the freedom that we talked about, if you want financial freedom, and if you want that time freedom, and you want all those things in life, and you want a better life for yourself and for your family and for everyone around you, this is it. We may not be perfect, but we're better. Way, way better than a lot of stuff out there. And not just network marketing companies. I mean, like corporate jobs and 9-to-5s and all that stuff. We may not be perfect, but we do have a better way for you to reach that point in your life where you can look at your life and sit back and be in amazement of what you have created. This is for you. This is not for anyone else. We don't do this for us anymore either. We do this for our teams. We do this for the new people that are coming in that want so much for their lives and want so much for their families. And that's what we're still here for. So if you're ready, then now is the time. I wasn't ready when I started. Sarah, were you ready? No, no one's ready. No one's ready. I sold my coffee table, and I said to my husband, I'm going to try this before I go back to work. I am so scared, but I'm going to give this a shot. I sold my coffee table. I took my $119. I got my kit, and the rest is history. So you just have to, like I said, you have to have the hustle and you have to have the heart to really dig deep and to go for it.
Yep. You nailed it on the head there. I don't know if there are any questions. There are still people on still. I'm very impressed with your attention span. Sign me
up again, Megan says.
Megan, unfortunately, you cannot sign up again. But
no. If I could sign up again, I would.
Hopefully you find some new people to sign up with you because you are awesome.
Yes.
But yeah, I think, I don't know, if there are questions, I hate waiting around for questions, probably because I'm impatient, but yeah, so if there are questions, I'll touch briefly again on the saturation. I think if you want to talk
40,000.
Whoa, 30,000 people signed up in between June and August that year. It must have been a big sign up hustle because I'm 70,000.
Yeah.
341.
Oh, so, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, and you know what? Natalie is 13,000, and she didn't join that soon.
So Natalie is number one in Canada, pretty much, I think, in terms of teams, elites, et cetera, et cetera. And she's number one, and she was presenter number 13,000. Farah and I joined a year and a half after it was in Canada. That's the other thing, the myth of you can be a founding presenter. It doesn't matter. Literally there was 70,000 people already doing this and signed up and got a kit. And then when I hit Black, I was number 12 in Canada to do that. So, I mean, when Farah hits, she'll be the 13th. So it's nice when we have those numbers that it's it's coming. So but those are possibilities. It doesn't matter when you start. It doesn't matter what your education is. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your background. I'm a teacher, Farah. Does it make a difference? People things. She has a business mind, so maybe that helped us to an extent. But let me tell you, there's so many other things that we have learned in this business that our careers had nothing to do with it. One being makeup. Let's be real, I started doing my eyebrows a year ago. And I actually had a student tell me the other day that she does her eyebrows and she's in grade 8. I was like, good for you. I didn't even think of doing eyebrows back then. So
I didn't start filling in my eyebrows till we released eyebrow products.
Me too.
Which was last year.
No idea. Yep. No, 2 conventions ago. It was our first one. It was in Chicago.
2 conventions. 2 years ago. 2
years.
Chicago.
2 years. Okay. It'll be our 2-year brow anniversary in New Orleans. We have a whole
brow anniversary to
celebrate. Very excited.
Yeah. So I didn't know how to do makeup. I did not know how to do makeup. I watched YouTube videos. That's how I figured it out.
No. So I don't think there are any questions. I still need to learn to do better, fill in my eyebrows. Yeah, there's I just YouTube it. There's so many people I follow now. Okay, I think we'll end it here because we could just sit on
Okay.
here and stare at the screen. I don't see a single question. We gave you the chance. But you know what? You can throw questions down at any point under this video and people will answer them like that. You will get them answered. Or you can reach out to whoever invited you to this broadcast and they will be there for you. Or you can message either of us if you're friends with us.
Correct. Don't leave.
All right.
No, we have to leave. You know
Don't
what?
leave.
We'll do this in a team page next time and we'll do a little more fun.
Yeah, we'll do maybe makeup hacks or something next time. We're all about the makeup hacks these days. That'd be fun.
All
I tried
about
yours the other day. I tried your bronzer thing. I had to watch it in
Did you
class
try
on
my
silent,
number
but it
3?
looked like Yeah, I did the number 3. And it worked great. So,
Yeah.
oh, who do I follow?
I obviously
I follow a lot of our own presenters, to be honest, because I find I will give a shout out to Keisha Beachy, our newest Black Status, who I was following her stuff and got a bunch of makeup hacks from her. The setting powder lipstick trick was from her and her business page. I liked that one. I saw yours with the. Did you do it with a lipstick? No, you did it with a.
I did it with the lipstick, with the splash. I
Yeah.
did it with the splash.
I love taking sweater and making it a matte. That was fun. That was a good one.
I like taking my liquid lipsticks and mixing them with concealer and changing the color.
Yeah, I do that almost daily. I meant to do that tonight and then I forgot because I got frazzled that we had to be horizontal.
The whole horizontal thing really threw you off.
Oh, it threw me right off. I think that was the number one question is how do you do this? So if you would like to know, I will explain it. You literally.
Oh, yeah, that was.
That was the first million questions. So you have to go live, but you have to be horizontal. Then you invite the person. So I invited Farah to the broadcast. And then once she's I see she's joined, I can click her picture. And then an option comes up where you can broadcast with her. I forget what the exact term is, but there's only one option. It's either delete or let her broadcast with you. And then it splits it. There's a split screen. So it's fabulous. What a great feature. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you.
Thank you, Facebook.
Yeah, that's how we did it. And it's fun. So we FaceTime last night to plan out saying for about 3 minutes and then we went for it. So yeah. All right. I think we should end it. I'm going to hit the finish button. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Reach out to whoever invited you to this broadcast. Reach out to us. Whatever you need. We're here for you.
Yeah. All right.